Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity to welcome you all to the 2018 Africa T20 Draw. Let me first start off by welcoming Cricket South Africa, General Manager for Cricket, Corey van Zyl. Welcome the Chief Executive from SWD, Mr. Kennedy. And also welcome Mr. Justin Lijalingi, from ICC, the Development Officer for Africa. Welcome. Team representatives, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, as we all know, that this year we're seeing the 4th edition of the Africa T20. This is the very same tournament where the likes of Junior Dala, the likes of Tabrez Shamsi, the likes of Lungingidi, who are representing the Proteas now, started off and made their names. Just to give you a brief background, we've got a short video that we're going to play for you, just to remind you in terms of what the Africa T20 is all about. All right, we seem to be having technical problems. We'll come back to the video. Let's just move on to our second segment. Let me kindly ask Mr. Corey van Zyl, Mr. Kennedy, as well as Mr. Lijalingi to join me on stage. Corey, here. Justin in the middle. And Albertus, you can be on the front. Corey, let me start it off with you. Thank you so much for taking the time to come through, because I know you've got a big meeting upstairs with the rest of the CEOs. But if you can just give us your thoughts on the 4th edition. Just let us know, when you first started out and you started this competition to where it is now, would you say you're quite happy with the progress that's been made?
Yeah, KK, thank you very much. Absolutely, and let me just correct that. I don't think I started it out, but it was really a joint a decision, and I think one of born from an idea from one of the CEOs actually. But being the 4th edition, I think this has grown tremendously, and I think the objective that was set at the start has been met over and over. And I think why this year is very exciting in this 4th edition is because we're expanding the Africa T20, not just for local teams, but also for teams in Africa.
Yeah, and I'm sure, Justin, that's something that makes you happy, what Mr. van Zyl just said about the additions of 2 additional African teams. Tell us your thoughts in terms of how happy you are seeing the progress that's been made with Africa T20.
Thank you, KK. We at the ICC, particularly the Africa region office, very delighted that the members have been given an opportunity to participate in this 4th edition, and this time with more slots. This event provides a big opportunity for our members to get exposed to playing cricket at the higher levels. We do not have many of those opportunities, and it's through such engagements that our members are going to try and work hard to grow the game in their countries. So giving us an opportunity and more slots certainly is something that we welcome from Cricket South Africa, and we're very grateful for that opportunity.
Yeah, Albertus, as one of the hosts, so you're quite happy. A few years ago, you guys hosted the final. What does this mean to you for SWD, just to be seeing this tournament come back to you guys?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, KK. Obviously, for SWD is one of the smaller unions, and specifically Oudtshoorn, it's an opportunity to show not only for South Africa, but also when it's broadcasted live in Africa, that there's not only ostriches and kangaroo caves in Oudtshoorn, but also cricket. It is a fantastic opportunity for us. As Corey van Zyl alluded right up front, it was born, the Africa T20 Cup, to bring some more stadium content to the smaller grounds. We grasped the opportunity 2 years ago. We're very fortunate to host the final. And as you already also mentioned in your introduction, 2 years ago in Oudtshoorn, when Northerns played there, Aiden Markram, Lungi and Gidi and Heinrich Klaassen played for the very same Northerns team when they were still only provincial cricket players, and they emerged to be world-class players today. So also from a cricket pipeline point of view, it's an excellent tournament. For us, with the structure, we have the opportunity to play players with the like of Dane Villas and Vernon Philander, who are international stars in our lineup, which also beef up the content of the teams.
Yeah, Corey, exactly what Alberto's saying. Must please you just to see those players mentioned now already in the Proteas setup. What can we expect this year coming around, and the message maybe you might have to the upcoming talent that will be gracing our shores this year?
I think similar that we see that young players can rub shoulders with not just international players but franchise players. It's always been the objective for not just an opportunity for young players to showcase their talent, but at the same time to grow in the presence of more experienced franchise and international players. And we hope and trust that the franchises and the senior provincial teams will embrace that objective once again and make sure that that actually happens. I think what really excites me is the fact that we have Limpopo and Mpumalanga going to be part of the Africa T20 Cup for the first time. CSA has, as part of its announcement of senior provincial cricket, has also equipped both those provinces with 15 contracts, semi-pro contracts each, in order for them to prepare themselves to be part of this competition. I think it is very exciting. There's a lot of things happening in Limpopo and Mpumalanga, and they are also going to try and qualify for first-class status in the future. And this is one part of that process to just sort of get them going and see how they can compete against the other senior provincial and Africa teams.
Yeah. Justin, obviously we know you just came back from your tour in West Africa where you got to see the facilities in Nigeria. Can you just give us a glimpse of what people can expect from the likes of Nigeria and Ghana?
First of all, the teams from Nigeria and Ghana are very excited to be participating in this edition. Obviously, their level of performance may not be much with the rest of the teams, but it's baby steps that they're going to make, and I'm sure what the key learning they'll take from this tournament is going to be crucial in working hard. But there's been general excitement for people to participate in this Africa T20. And obviously, as it continues to expand, it acquires the true meaning of the Africa Cup. And of course, the other members that can also match up and the standards, obviously would like to have an opportunity, but it's going to be a process, and we're hoping that those that are coming in now, Namibia, Kenya, Zimbabwe, and Ghana and Nigeria, will obviously give something in terms of what the others should expect and work up to.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me just give you a glimpse of what we can expect from Africa T20, and just as a reminder in terms of what the Africa T20 tournament is all about.
Well, very important. I mean, it's a lot of exposure. We've got a good balance between experience and the young players coming through. It's a good stage for the young players to make a name for themselves. And I think with this, it's almost like an Africa international flavor to it, which will come with a lot of pressure, and for the youngsters to absorb the pressure and obviously do very well.
I think it's a great initiative by Kids Africa, where small unions and affiliates can show what true sound behaviour, especially young guys coming through. It's a first opportunity these guys probably going to have to play on television for a whole weekend. So it's a great opportunity to show the country how depth is and how the youngsters are coming through for the future. So it's a great opportunity, and hopefully these guys can take the opportunities and show the country how good they are, and hopefully get them some other opportunities somewhere else sometimes.
Yeah, look, this is huge for smaller unions. This is massive. A lot of the guys won't get exposure like this, even in the whole careers. It's awesome to get some time on TV as well. And also play against the best players in the country. And play alongside them, and also to showcase your skills. And it's awesome to see where you're at.
Well, look, obviously it's exciting time, especially for the semi-pro teams. A lot of guys It's the biggest competition that they've played in so far, so everyone's pumped up. You know, they're really excited to do well and showcase their talent, so everyone's just really excited about it.
We're in quite a strong group, so playing against Zimbabwe as well, we don't really know them, but we know that they'll be dangerous, so we're looking forward to the challenge.
We do have a young side, so it's going to be a challenge for those guys to play against some of the Protea players they've been watching.
It's very exciting. We're all really looking forward to it. We've had a couple of months of off season at home, and we've had the last few weeks we've been training, so the guys are really looking forward to playing some cricket, and it's a great way to start off with T20.
Yes, very excited. I mean, it's quite a big thing for a lot of guys here, playing under lights, playing on TV, and it's quite a big thing for us. Yes, yeah.
Most of us back home in our domestic, we don't play under TV, so a tournament like this to get guys on TV, play in front of whatever crowd there's going to be, is always very exciting, and the boys will be driven by that and excited to get out there and show what they've got.
I think it's 18 hours of television time. I think it's more time that some of the franchises get in a year, so we go over one weekend, so it's a great opportunity, and like I said, for these guys to go out and enjoy themselves and express themselves, and hopefully show the country their skills, and hopefully there's maybe bigger doors open for them somewhere else.
Yeah, nerves might kick in, and it exposed the guys to a certain degree under pressure, but hopefully we can show that they're really ready to play at the next level, and I think it's a great exposure for people to see what Easterns can be, not just as a Titans supportive system, but really as a semi-professional side and looking to do well this season.
It's early in the season. I expect this deck to be slow, but it's still good. Like we had a look at it yesterday, and it looks like there'll be quite a few runs there, so it's not such good news for the bowlers. But I think overall the ground staff have done a very good job to prepare these facilities at this time of the year.
We always want to win, but when there's a bit of prize money at stake, it makes it a bit more interesting.
Money is always a good thing, and it boosts the name of the tournament as well, which is superb. But for us to just be winners at the end of the day, play good cricket, and hopefully to raise the trophy is more important than the 300,000.
I think it's an immense opportunity for the guys. I think it's also a chance to showcase for the Ram Slam, for guys to put their hands up. We've got also a lot of 20-year-olds that are coming in, and I think it's a very good opportunity for them. Most of them haven't played in front of TV, so it will be good fun. I think this whole space is created so that people can enjoy themselves, and it should be exciting cricket. So I'm expecting the younger guys to actually surprise a lot more than the established players. So we really got some bristling talent in our change room.
Obviously, the Ram Slam is key for the provincial, the semi-professional players, and if they put the foot in the door here now with good performances, they will definitely have a look at.
Well, that's what we get to see in this coming season of what Africa T20 is all about. As you know, the Africa T20, the hosting unions are KwaZulu-Natal Inland, Border, Southwestern District, and Boland. And let me just welcome the tournament manager, Sivuile Mqingwana, who's going to be able to just explain further and give us more detail in terms of how the draw mechanics will go about. Thank you.
Thank you, KK, for butchering my surname there. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Mine is a very small task of just explaining how the draw will work. Mr. Van Sale and Justine will be the draw masters. They'll be drawing on the balls on my right. We basically have placed the hosting union's names up there already. The rules are that if an African team is drawn and an African team is already in that pool, it will go into the next pool. We'll only have a maximum of 2 African teams per pool, because the last African team that will be drawn will obviously go into a pool that has an African team already. One of the other rules that were put in place was that Limpopo and Mpumalanga, as they are new, they will not be in the same pool. So that's how the draw will take place. Thank you.
Thank you, Sivu. And I did practice. Just to get things started, Corey and Justin, if I can just kindly ask you guys to come this side. I'll just step away, and I think let's do it this way. We'll start with Corey, who will take care of Pool A. Justin will take care of Pool B. Corey, you'll come back again for Pool C, and then Justin will end it off for Pool D. Is that correct? Yeah. Corey, go ahead, And then please, just once you've drawn
For Pool A, right?
yeah, for Pool A, just showcase it to the media and to the camera. First team drawn, Team Ghana. Team Ghana will be in Pool A. They'll be based in Pietermaritzburg. Justin, you'll draw for Pool B. If you can shake it up a little bit so that there's transparency. Just don't forget, show it to the camera. Team Zimbabwe. Team Zimbabwe will be based in Southwestern District in Oudtshoorn. Curry for Pool C.
Eastern Province.
That's Team Eastern Province. Eastern Province and East London, still in the home province. Pool D. Team Northwest. Team Northwest will be based in Paarl. Back again in Pool A to see who's going to join KZN England and Ghana. As a reminder, if it's an African team, we'll move to the next group. Easterns. Easterns in Pool A. Moving on to Pool B. Team Kenya. So Sivu, as you mentioned, Team Kenya will move to Pool C because we already have team from the continent in Pool B in Team Zimbabwe. Corey, if you can just assist us in getting a team for Pool B. Am I correct, Sivu? Pool B?
Pool B.
Gauteng. Seeing a few worried faces here in front. Yes, Justin, Pool D. Team Northern Cape. Northern Cape. Corey.
Pool A, right?
Pool A.
Western Province.
Western Province. Northerns will be in Pool B. As we can see, the only group that doesn't have any African representation is Pool D. So if there's a team from Africa that's going to be pulled out, they will go to Pool D.
And that it is
Team Nigeria. Team Nigeria will go to Pool D to join Boland, Northwest, and Northern Cape. We'll go to Pool C. Team Mpumalanga. As a reminder, Team Mpumalanga and Limpopo cannot be in the same group. Corey?
Are we going to A?
We're going to A. Oh.
KwaZulu-Natal.
KwaZulu-Natal, Coastal. And then Pool B. Free State. Reactions. Pool C.
Namibia.
Team Namibia. Team Namibia will be the second African country in Pool C. And the last one. Should be Limpopo. If it's not, we'll do the draw again. It's a Limpopo. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There is a draw for the 2018 Africa T20 Cup. Corey and Justin, thank you very much. Albertus, thank you very much. I think that will be your job for today. Thank you, gentlemen. Just to end it off, I'll just take this opportunity just to ask the following team captains: Ferisco Adams, Jerry Ngolo, Atima Posa, and Bakir Adams, who's the SWD coach, just to join me on stage, just to take a few questions before we end it off. Just want to get their reactions. Yeah, Ferisco, yeah. Should be on. Ferisco, I'll start with you. Obviously, yeah, you had an impressive season towards the end of last season. Just give us your thoughts in the draw that you just seen and your expectation in this coming season.
Yeah, looking at the draw, like I say, you can never judge a team on paper. It's always played out in the middle. So with the draw, I expect some good cricket on the day. So I'm looking forward to the competition. It's always been a good competition. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to it.
Yeah, Jerry. Obviously, you're going to be playing in border. You know, your exploits with the Warriors last season was quite impressive. Just give us your thoughts just heading into this season, Africa T20, having seen some of the players that come through this tournament. How are you feeling that your team will fare in this round?
I'm looking forward to the tournament. I think we'll do quite well this season. I mean, even last year, we were just unlucky that it rained. Hopefully, the rain will stay away this time around.
Okay, obviously you're part of the coaching staff, SWD as the host. Just give us your thoughts. What are you guys expecting in this coming season?
Yeah, obviously, just listening to the murmurs in the crowd when they looked at the draw. It looks like we're in the group of death, but you always got to look at the positives, and we got home ground advantage, so we're going to try and make that and make the use of it.
Yeah. Atam, so you take a great encouragement in just seeing some of the players that come through this tournament. Just give us your indications of what you think of this draw that has come up now. Yeah, it's on. Yeah.
It's pretty interesting to see that it's going to be a KZN derby in there. And I think a lot of teams look to beat us as Inland. We've done quite well in the past few years in the tournament. And yeah, I think we've got a strong team again this year. A few changes, but yeah, I think the same coach. We're looking to defend the title.
Yeah. Just the last one for all of you gentlemen. Obviously, the additions of additional 2 African teams. Ferisco, just tell us, the difference in playing some of these African teams as compared to seeing the guys that you play in week in, week out. What challenge does that bring to you guys as players?
Yeah, playing them, we don't know what to expect from them. So we can think it might be a walkover, but they might surprise you on the day and play the better cricket than us. So yeah, we're not going to judge any team. We're just going to go out there and play, give it our all and play our best.
Yeah, Jerry?
Well, we're looking forward to playing against them. We haven't had the luck of playing against them because of the rain and that in East London. But we're looking forward to playing against them and see what they've got.
Yeah, but I see you have Zimbabwe.
Yeah, obviously a side with international experience, and I think that's exciting for our young side and our cricketers to really test them under pressure. So I think in that group it'll be exciting.
Yeah, Atu, you've got the new addition in Ghana.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting to have Ghana in Maritzburg. It's nice for us South Africans to give back to the continent. And yeah, they could be the underdogs, but in T20 cricket, anything can happen. So yeah, it'll be a good contest. I'm sure every game will be.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen, let me take this opportunity to thank you guys for just taking the time to come in through. I don't want to assume that media don't have questions. I'm willing to take a few questions from the floor for gentlemen here. Any takers? Ken?
Okay, just a question on the format. Is it right that the top 4 from last season, they are the 4 hosts?
Yeah. I'll ask the tournament manager to take that question.
That is correct, Ken. The top 4 teams that, if any of the hosting teams qualify for the finals, they will automatically host. If there's 2, the affiliate that has hosted the best for that weekend will get a chance. If none of them do qualify, it's up to the president of CSA to award who holds the final.
But last year's top 4 are the 4 hosts for this year. That's what I mean.
No. 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 Okay.
Sorry, how is it decided in the hosts?
You're talking about for the final?
No, for this.
For the season.
No. Okay. Basically, the venues are, each year we go inland and coastal. So the 4 unions, smaller unions that are at the coast, which is KwaZulu-Natal, inland, border, Boland and SWD are the ones that host. And then next year we'll revert to inland. And that will be Easterns, Northwest, Free State and Northern Cape.
Any other questions from the floor before we wrap it up? None. Let me take this opportunity just to thank you all for coming through. Players, just as a note to the media, we do have one-on-ones with the coaches and the captains, so please just indicate to the CSA media team who you want to speak to, and then we'll arrange that interview. And just to everyone who's watching from the rest of the continent, the rest of South Africa, thank you for joining us, and just continue supporting the game of cricket. Thank you very much. Yes, you guys just stand for photo opportunity.